Are you ready? Are you ready for the tradition that the FC Sneaker Factory has brought to YouTube when it comes to holiday themed sneakers? And of course, with Thanksgiving just around the corner, it's once again time for the tradition of Thanksgiving inspired shoes that I feel like the best to bring out when it comes to my sneaker factory collection. As we all know, we just saw the Halloween themed shoes. I mean, I feel like those are just amazing five shoes that I brought to you. And I have brought to you Thanksgiving shoes in the past. But this year I switched it up. I still kept some from the past, but also have brought new ones into the rotation when it comes to what I feel are the best shoes when it comes to my collection to bring out during this beautiful month. And of course, with Thanksgiving just around the corner, because we are like about 10 days away at this current time from Thanksgiving. I mean, trust me, I know people. I know the fellas out there and the beautiful ladies. Oh, the cheerleaders. I know that this year is just flying by. At this point, I mean, the year's pretty much almost already over. But I still feel the sense of to bring these amazing shoes, allow the beautiful light to shine bright on them once again. And of course, I know you beautiful people have your own Thanksgiving, your own November shoes to bring out. So if you want, definitely drop a comment down below. Let me know what are your best shoes to bring out for this beautiful month of November. Of course, what I feel as the best shoes to bring out would be browns, oranges, different shades of oranges and different shades of browns. Maybe some yellows here and there, but I just feel like the browns and the oranges are really the place to go. So, like I mentioned before, whatever you guys feel, and I'm including the fellas and the beautiful ladies, whatever you feel is what's the best shoes that you have in your rotation, drop a comment and let me know. But in the meantime, when it comes to this segment, we're not going to be delivering anything new. These are all previous sneaker profiles that I've done in the past, but I'm pulling from different segments throughout the years when it comes to the shoes that I'm about to bring before you. I'm just chilling at home. I'm actually watching some NFL football because it is Sunday when I'm filming this, so I'm just relaxing. Early morning, but I do got some errands to run after I'm done doing this, but also too, I'm going to probably meet up with one of the beautiful cheerleaders and probably grab some dinner, but I got to still call her and make that confirmation. But this is what I'm going to be wearing today. I am wearing some Rag and Bone blue denim. I love this Rag and Bone denim. This is such a great denim. I do got the G-Shock. This is the NASA collaboration. I just love this watch. Great watch to bring out whenever I'm bringing out some oranges when it comes to the fit. And of course, this amazing gallery department tee. I also got the LV monogram necklace, but also, let me show you the back. It does have that orange hit in the back. I'm still trying to determine on what shoe I want to wear today. But I mean, obviously the shoe that I'm going to be wearing is going to have some orange in it. But I'm just relaxing at home. These are going to be really mellow, really just chill when it comes to the profiles on these because it is Thanksgiving. We should be giving thanks to our beautiful family members, giving thanks to our friends, and also giving thanks to the Lord above for blessing us with another year of health up until to this point. Hopefully is working out in your favor this year, and hopefully you're just basically just gonna have a peaceful and a nice and amazing Thanksgiving. I wish that for you. But of course, it wouldn't be the FC Sneaker Factory if I didn't point out the obvious. All right, so we've have developed for this entire year so far. My numbers are slowly finally creeping up. Thank God for that. But also, too, thank God that I have been blessed with amazing subscribers. True smart people when it comes to the sneaker YouTube genre. The winners when it comes to the sneaker YouTube genre. Because you know what? There's a lot of phonies out there. And finally, thank God, the sneaker game, the sneaker market with the prices going down, it's finally just getting a lot of these fucking idiots out of the sneaker game that really don't belong here. That really we're here just to take advantage of you, the consumer, and trying to make you purchase shoes for like over astronomical prices. And don't get me wrong, I was one of those consumers. But I wasn't buying shoes from fucking these channels, right? These specific channels that have stores out there. I wasn't buying shoes from them. Trust me on that. But anyways, I'm just grateful and blessed to have you people, the smart people, to be entering my factory. I'm finally getting the acknowledgement that I fucking deserve when it comes to the sneaker YouTube genre, because I'm finally breaking the numbers. Currently, I'm just below 500, but who knows, by now, maybe I'm above that. I don't know, and I don't fucking care. I'm not doing this for monetary value like all the fucking channels out there when it comes to the entire YouTube, except very minimal. But there are people, there are channels like myself, even when if regarding sneakers or non-sneaker channels, that are just doing it for the love and the entertainment for themselves, to make relationships with people they would never have met. And I'm grateful for that, for the relationships that I have, the conversations that I have here in the comment section. But I'm just blessed to have you entering the FC Sneaker Factory, and for blessing me for this entire year with your subscription. I appreciate that, but more importantly, I appreciate myself because I stuck it out during this entire time. I could have given up a long ass time ago when my channel first started, because I wasn't seeing the number, I wasn't seeing the growth, I wasn't getting any money. Even now, I'm not getting any of that. But I'm still persistent. I'm still making solid content. My profile, my deliveries, my promos are fucking flawless at this point. I don't take cuts. I don't do edits, because you know what? All that I'm saying is fucking real. And I don't need to do any of that shit to make my videos better. I speak the truth and I speak from the heart. So with all that being said, we are doing a sneaker profile remix, like I mentioned, on some Thanksgiving shoes that I feel like are the best to bring out when it comes to my collection. And I hope you have some of these, because these are truly great shoes. First up, we are going to be looking at a Nike Dunk SB. You see the thumbnail, so you should know what it already is. But this one is a shoe that I feel like even to this day still flies under the radar. Still doesn't get enough attention, still does not get enough love that it deserves, and this was an amazing collaboration. I could even now get the special box for like well below what I think it's really worth, but the box is just too big. I just really don't have the room, as you can see, to have a big ass box in the collection, so that's the only reason why I don't have it. But the special boxing is amazing. If you've never seen it, Google it, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But basically, it's a box that's in shape of an oven, and because this shoe is basically a Turdunken, right? I'm gonna just say it now. It is the Turdunken, and basically what a Turdunken is a chicken that's stuffed in a turkey, and that's basically cooked at that point like that. So that's basically what's going on when it comes to this shoe. An amazing shoe. This is nothing new to the FC Sneaker Factory. I've done this profile probably a couple years now, since the beginning, and this shoe just never gets old around this time. I love this shoe. It's just a great shoe. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the box, and we'll go into the background of this shoe. So we're looking at the Sandy Bodecker box right here. Love the box. It's just a great time when it comes to SBs. A lot of hitters came out during this time. Alright, so let's take a look at the box, but more importantly, let's take a look at the tag right here. Let me try to get a nice view of it. Hopefully I can do that. But right now, it's not letting me. We're just going to have to go with this right there. Almost got it. So we're looking at the Nike SB Dunk High Pro QS, and we're looking at Ratin Barbecue Brown, size 10.5, and you see the price tag, $120. I got this on eBay. I was not able to get this on the Sneakers app. I wish I did. But this came out with the black and white wood grain tissue paper. No wood grain lining on the on this box. As we all know, the SB has eliminated all that, and I hate them for that. But nice box right there. A box that you don't see anymore when it comes to the new releases of SB. This is now retired, and they just don't do this box anymore. So let's go ahead and go on to this shoe. But this was the original Sneaker Profile 16, and this originally aired back on May 11th of 2022. So this was that was the first time I ever did a profile on, was back on May 2022, and this was the original Sneaker Profiles 16. So it's a very long time ago when it comes to my channel, when it comes to the profiles, because we are well above that time frame, above that number now. So but this was one of the originals, original 20 right here when it came to the profiles. Love this shoe. Shoe never gets old. I love the materials. I love the colors. Just definitely screams out November with all these different shades of browns. But let's go ahead and go on to the background of Concepts. Let's go ahead and go on to, like, where is Concepts actually located when it comes to the stores. So the store, the flagship store, I should say, is located in Cambridge, Massachusetts. And the designer of this shoe was Dion Point. So, in case you don't know who Dion Point is the basically one of the owners, but also the designers when it comes to like the collaborations of SB. We've seen him behind all the lobsters that he has done. He has done numerous collaborations with Asics, with New Balance. I mean, the man definitely knows how to design a shoe. Definitely knows how to work the color blockings and knows how to work with the great materials. And this one right here, again, he did not skip a beat, even though like this is not getting the love that it deserves. Still a great shoe in my eyes, even though it's a high top. I know not too many people are crazy about high tops. I know I'm not the biggest high top person, but this is one shoe that I'm just like, you know what, I definitely had to have it. So this shoe was actually released on November 14th of 2020. So it was a long time ago when this shoe first came out, but even now I feel like this, I mean, the love is just not there when it comes to this shoe. But I'm sorry to mention, you know what, skip that. A Turdunken is basically a duck in a turkey, not a chicken, a duck that's stuffed in a turkey and then it's cooked. So different layers of stuff going on there. But like I mentioned, November 14th, 2020 on when it came out on the sneaker app, but also to November 11th. I'm reading a couple of dates. I'm not sure if it originally came out on the 14th for Concepts and then the 11th on the sneaker app, but that really doesn't make sense because I feel like Concepts would have had this shoe before the sneaker app release. So that could be wrong based on what I'm reading. But let's go ahead and go on to the materials. Let's go on to the colorway of this shoe. So up top right here, you do got this beautiful, I mean, this, I'm talking about some amazing suede right here. Very buttery soft suede, but it is in that light brown color. And then right here, this is when you're starting to get into the different fabrics of the shoe. This is basically just mimicking, like, I would say, well, it's definitely in a light brownish color, but it does have like a furry texture to it, which is just a nice little texture going on. And I definitely want to feel like that would be more of like the duck material going on, and that's going traveling through the mud guard and then going upwards through the shoelaces. Now right here, you're getting this more of this duck-like material texture going on when it comes to that window right here, but it's just a very kind of feels like kind of like a hard little softened plastic type material, but you're gonna see a twist when it comes to the medial side. But right here, I love this beautiful blue, like iridescent blue swoosh going on. And this definitely has that dark brown material, but this definitely has that duck material as well. I would say this is more like the neck of the duck, because the neck of the duck normally has like this type of like very soft, very type like a teddy bear type material going on. So I love that. Up top right here is black, not a deep black, but just a nice black leather, and you can even see the brush strokes as my fingers go on this. So it's nice leather. And then right here, I love this very light peach color midsole with that light peach color stitching, and then you got a darker peach color outsole. So I just love how that looks as well. Very nice. Medial side, you still got that continuation of that beautiful leather, or I wouldn't say leather, more like a nice suede material, but you could definitely see my finger brush strokes on that suede. It is in that black color, and that's going throughout right here, the upper part of the collar, and then the lower part of the rear end of the shoe. Below that, you do got that duck material that like around the neck, and it's just amazing material. It feels definitely like a teddy bear type material feel to it. Right here, this is like a brown suede little tab, and then you see the different Nike swooshes coming together. You got the blue iridescent, and then you're getting the green iridescent. Right here, that light peach midsole with the light peach stitching, and then you got that dark peach outsole. Let's take a look at the medial side now. Medial side, identical to lateral side except for that swoosh. So the swoosh has now transitioned into an iridescent green, and that's just giving that feel of a duck. Because normally, like if you ever looked at a duck, you notice that in the sunlight you see like an iridescent type material or iridescent type color when it comes to like their feathers and when it comes to like the lining of their neck. And this is basically just giving that feel for it, where this is now transformed into a green iridescent color with the swoosh. But you still got the continuation of that beautiful black suede right here. I just love that suede. And this teddy bear brown material right here when it comes to this panel of this SB Dunk. And then at this point now we're seeing that same texture, that same material. It's still a soft material, but a lighter brown material when it comes to through the shoelaces and then also downward into the toe box. But also now this is different than what we're seeing on the medial part of the lateral. The lateral part of the window of the shoe. This is now looking at the medial side. You're starting to see more of that duck type material when it comes to this, because this one is actually sticking out a lot more. You can actually see the different texture on this one, the different material. One compared to the medial side, the medial is just more flat. None of this was coming up, but on the medial side, you see it how it's starting to come up now. You can actually see the materials popping up, unlike right here the lateral side. See how the lateral side there's not really anything coming up, it's real slick down. Now this side's completely opposite of that. Still got the beautiful light peach color midsole with the stitching, and then also that darker peach outsole. Let's take a look at the front part. This is a shoe that I have wore. I mean, this was a great wear for myself. Got a lot of looks on this one, because this is a shoe you really don't see very often anymore. Feel like I don't really know why people don't bring this out during November time, but as you can see, you got the nice dark peach outsole, except for that middle part. That is a light peach portion with the Nike, the swoosh, and the SB. We normally see that always a different color. But you know, like this one definitely pops. I just love how that peach color outsole is. And then obviously you could see that I have wore this shoe. Now let's take a look at the aerial view. Aerial view, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous aerial view. You do got that beautiful light brown toe box with the perforations. I love the suede on that. Absolutely just buttery suede. Stops, and then you got that nice thick leather tongue in that iridescent green color. But also too, you could see like a purplish tint to it when it comes to that tongue when the light hits it. So I love that. Got the nice yellow tag when it comes to the tongue. Nike, swoosh, and SB. And then you see that Duck High Pro. Instead of Dunk High Pro, you got the Duck High Pro all in white as well. Inside, I love the inside. Absolute gorgeous inside. You got a beige interior on the ankle collar, beige insole, but you got that nice graphics. You got ducks flying, you got the pond, you got the trees. Just a nice graphic when it comes to this shoe. I love it. Right there behind the tongue, yellow tag, concepts, the concepts label right there. Love that. Just a nice little hit when it comes to that one. But what do you think about this shoe? Why do you think this is such a miss? Is it because it is a high, not too many people mess with highs? Or you just think that maybe this is just not the nicest shoe to look at? I don't know, but I feel like this is just a great shoe to bring out during the month of November, especially like as we're leading towards Thanksgiving at this current time. Even more of a great shoe to bring out. I mean, obviously you just want to this is the shoe that's going to be doing it for the fit. right? You want to definitely keep your fit simple, nothing crazy, and then just allow this shoe to shine, because this is really what the attention is going to be on, is your shoe, because it has a lot going on, but it's nothing too like crazy in terms of the colors, that like where it's gonna be like, oh my god, what's that person wearing? But it's more like it's just a real subtle shoe when it comes to like the upper part, but when you it gets a little bit crazy just down below because of the midsole and the outsole. That's what I feel. But it's just a great shoe to bring out for the month of November. Great shoe to start off this sneaker profiles when it comes to the Thanksgiving, when it comes to the November shoes that I feel like are perfect to bring out during this time. Drop a comment down below. Let me know. Drop a comment down below also. Let me know why you think this was such a miss when it first came out, even up until now, why it's still a miss. The shoe definitely does not go for very much, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. It's a really good thing. But I feel like the dollar amount on this shoe, I feel like it deserves a little bit more appreciation when compared to what it is going for currently. But who knows? Maybe now it might be going for a lot more. But that is the original Sneaker Profile 16 right there. Beautiful shoe. Great way to start off this segment. And of course, Mr. Wonderful, as always, is grateful for you. I don't need to close the books. I don't need to open up the books when it comes to this one, because the books were already open a long ass time ago. So tune in to this one tomorrow when it comes to the short here on YouTube. I'd really appreciate that. Also, too, I'd really appreciate that you just show this shoe some love. I mean, this shoe definitely needs the love that it so gratefully deserves, just like Mr. Wonderful. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for the bottom of this cold heart. But also thank you for tuning in to this amazing channel, because this is truly the fucking best channel here in the sneaker game here on YouTube. But just like I always say, just like even the women now currently as we're going into the Thanksgiving, they say, Mr. Wonderful, we're thankful for you. We give thanks because you're in our lives. And I say, likewise, ladies, likewise. And they all say the same thing at the very end. They say, Floyd, Mr. Wonderful, you are too damn sweet.